So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Luis Suarez tries to pass it through, looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Park Ji-sung. Ah, that's a fine interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Park Ji-sung actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kokchu. Deco. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. And he was alert to it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Isak. Vieira. Adams calmly anticipates. Kokchu. Oh, that's well spotted. Isak. And Zanetti. João Palhinha. Played in deep. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Throw in. Maldini. And it's Kokchu. Palhinha with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Belletti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Deco. Khan claims it without any fuss. Oh, they can break here.
PSV couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Nice looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Goes for the he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Long ball looking to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Park Ji-sung. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Good chance here! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Deco. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kirkchu. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, red, nice interception. Kirkchu is the team's great visionary. And here's Suarez. Hazard. In with the challenge. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Deco. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the defence just about came... Tries from distance. And somehow it stayed out. Howson. Kamavinga. Park Ji-sung takes control of it and he's on the move. Played into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. Here's shapes to shoot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Suarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And it's Kirkchu. Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
After 56 minutes is number 21,
PSV have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Van Basten. Chance! It's a loose ball. Roberto Carlos. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Zanetti is there, and he has a shot! He's gone for goal. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
PSV have their second corner now. Camavinga can get it clear. Azar. Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, well played. PSV are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nice interception, well timed. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 23, Azar. Number 18, Isak. Number 2, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 21, Batistuta. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 7, Turnbull.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. PSV are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
PSV find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
PSV clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Drilled in low.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Great vision. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Substitutions taking place.
PSV have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That has been slung wide.
There will be 5 minutes.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Kukçu. Applies the finish! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's there to clear it. Back into the middle. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. 5 minutes to add.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. And he's away. He's through, it's one, takes a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Seedorf tries to pass it through. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get... And a chance! Guardiola bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Szoboszlai. And it's Vieira. It's Camavinga. Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a little off target. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good ball! He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball's out once more. Hangs in a cross. Shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Now, can they get him away? Yamal in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. And that has been knocked clear. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai! That's going to go a long way. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Hazard with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Neymar knocks it into space. Howson. And it's Guardiola for Szoboszlai. He's having a go! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
And we're underway again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, some tackle that. Szoboszlai. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Back into the middle. That is a great pick out. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Guardiola. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
And the shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Musiala. Pull it. Musiala. Out to the right. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He's found a way through. Applies the finish. And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar. Now he's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. That has been slung wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he latch on to this? Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great vision. Messi. Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Szoboszlai.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gattuso. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Otto. And he's worked it through. It's a promising position. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through, now is he in?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through, tries a shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Isak. Chance! Howson wins the duel this time. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Howson does well to get it back. Doku. Gattuso. Pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And he's in on... And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And we're off again.
Arsenal really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Arsenal have the chance to... He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could try cutting inside here. Crossed into the box. And it's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Corner number 2 then. Pull it with the short one. Pings in a... Oh, smashing header! And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai. Kamavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he steered it beyond the post.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Drives it in. Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Hazard. Park Ji-sung. Ambitious ball here. Doku.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he's running through. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Hullet. Hullet driving forwards. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Szoboszlai! And here's Isak. He's had a shot! And it's slung out wide. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Gets into some space. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Number 8, Szoboszlai. Number 23, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 15, Messi. Number 22, Kukçu. Number 24, Atebrisal.
Ibrahimovic. Looking tidy in possession here. He's free, he has got space.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Milan have their third corner. Pullet plays it short. Out to the right. Now it's Pullet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Isak receives it in a wide position.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? 5 minutes left on the clock. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, again there's no way through. Threads one in. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably...
He's having a go!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Spread it left.
4 added minutes has been
Foot
indicated.
in. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
In with the challenge. Mbappe. Rui Costa.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Rui Costa. That has ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. Vieira. That has been slung wide. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Hazard going full tilt down the left. He's picked his way through. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's had a hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. Ball driven towards big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And again! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has...
Now it's Yaya Toure. Now the delivery, brilliantly cut out. He's a sharp little ball here. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little pass back. Park Ji-sung. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Harrison cuts out the pass. And here's Batistuta. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Messi! That'll be a throw. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure. And this is Romario. Oh, well measured. There's no flag. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Out of play for a goal kick. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely, now then. Oh, this is chance for a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pulls it back. Up he goes! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Romario. He could be shot at goal! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick. There's a quick free kick.
Attendance for this match was 71,000.
He's in a good position. Goes for a shot! Off the post. And another try. Has another go. He's scored. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, what a mistake! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. There's the shot! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Son Heung-min! And that has faded wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Succumbs to the pressure. That's good play. He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 2.